Now I'm going to log in as a visitor. Again, I click Visitor Login, and then I use the password and login that I created. Now I will be able to access the discussions and post. Again, these are the welcome directions and the rationale for this discussion board. Do not post here, but feel free to read it as often as you'd like. This discussion number 1 about protagonist and antagonist is the first time you'll be expected to reply. So we'll click on that discussion, and Shelley Fegley, your teacher, has given you a couple of prompts. Prompt number 1. A protagonist is a main character of a novel or short story. Referencing a work you have recently read or are currently reading, describe the main character or the protagonist. Using details that the author provides or other characters' observations, direct characterization, describe the protagonist physically and mentally. Using your powers of inference, analyze the protagonist characters further based on his or her actions in the text, indirect characterization. Draw conclusions about your character based on textual evidence. When appropriate, reference page numbers for direct quotations. Provide an MLA works cited entry for your book. Prompt 2. An antagonist is the force or character that opposes the protagonist in a novel or short story. An antagonist may be a person, an element of the natural world or physical world, or some struggle within the character. Referencing a work you have recently read or are currently reading, describe the antagonist. Draw conclusions about your antagonist based on textual evidence. When appropriate, reference page numbers for direct quotations. What types of interaction occur between the protagonist and antagonist? How is the conflict between the two resolved? Now, you can post a reply, which you are asked to do twice this week, and you can watch this thread. If you watch this thread, you will receive an email every time someone posts or this thread is updated. If you would like to post your first comment or your first reply to a prompt, click Post Reply. And again, this is Shelley, P-H-E-G, because I shortened it up, and this is going to be my new message, and I'm just going to entitle it Prompt Number 1, and that will help us all maintain some kind of organization if we label things properly. This is Prompt 1, and I'm going to click Done. Okay, and it shows up here as Prompt 1. If I would like to reply to Prompt 1, I'm going to click Quote, and this is how I will reply. It's got my message in quotations, and then that I will type a reply to prompt number 1. And then it's got the little box within a box that I was talking about earlier. See, it's all rather simple.